paIN Gaming's turn to ban.
Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick. Lena. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Terrorblade.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Weaver.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to ban.
Axe.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Whoa.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
The sack.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Tinker.
Choose your hero.
Playing is going to be very interesting. Very important.
I'm really freaking out.
30 seconds to battle.
Yep, they don't really have the best invade lineup in this one, unless they were to bring the Jakiro up there as well with the Leshrac, but looking to play this one a little bit more standard. Gotta say though, this Weaver Very interested to see how he plays this game with Axe and Earthshaker on the other side.
Let's get moving.
Aeon Disc, to be perfectly honest, seems like a very good item this game for the Weaver, but that's quite a ways away. It doesn't really help him in any other way than staying alive. Yep. Yep, this will allow the Radiant Creeps to go under tower, which means that the lane is going to push towards the Axe. So great creep manipulation here. Yep, and this is great for the Axe. They block the camp too. Sentry, oh, just out of range, unfortunately. So this Axe is going to get 2 or 3, maybe even 4 waves of free experience before the Sentry comes out to de-ward that, and they can start pulling. And Axe with a couple extra levels is very, very difficult to deal with in lane.
Worthy.
Yep, he's going to be cut off. He's going to have to run all the way around. Or he'll just accept a death. Oh, dodges. And CC&C getting very low in this march, but Weehaw probably going to go down here.
I can't take much more of this.
First blood. Double damage.
Yeah, this Bane offlane, a little bit of an awkward pick, but can definitely set up the Lina for the Light Strike Array, which can make Terrorblade's lane pretty difficult.
Oh, yeah.
You merge with the impurity.
Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Yeah, definitely, and this Leshrac hero, when paired with another stun, can be an absolute monster in lane. He used to be run with Sand King all the time in the off lane and would just dominate safe lanes.
Natural death for a demon.
ADR, gonna go down.
Unqualified thing.
Yeah, a little bit different pace than the last game where we had an anti-mage Spectre as the safe laners, and both teams trying to prioritize shutting down the important heroes on the other team. Of course, Boots of Travel, very important on this Tinker, and Blink Dagger on Axe being a huge priority. Has a wand.
Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Yep. Flea involved in all 6 of his team's kills so far. Going to be a pretty good blink dagger timing in this trade.
Power has looked better. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is good.
Yeah, it's just a very typical axe lane. You gotta do some weird stuff so you can't just spin the wave down behind your tower.
Reduce to your elements.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
CNC coming over. Yes, he is. Oh, CNC goes down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh my god, what a turnaround. We all needed that so badly.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Pava with the head shake. CNC. Can't be feeding me all this gold, man.
Come together.
Dire have fortified their structures.
Illusion.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
A golden thread.
Oh, misses the fissure.
And ice.
Good ice path. Could potentially go in for a Veil. We'll definitely be seeing a Bloodstone at some point coming out from him, as well as a BKB, I would have to imagine. So probably one sort of middling item, whether that's a Yule Scepter or a Veil of Discord, and then going into that Bloodstone BKB.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yep, he does queue up the Yule Scepter though.
Killing spree.
Appalling! 1,000 of your kind have fallen before me.
The thread is broken.
Yeah, Weaver, a very aggressive early game hero, despite being a strong safe laner, has the ability. He did have time lapse and cooldown, so that basically having 2 lives, able to dive very deep.
Double damage.
I'm done.
Sweet ablutions.
Well, he does go down though. Level 4 Brain Sap, 300 pure damage. It is interesting that King RD has 20 last hits, Vayne is 37, so kind of splitting the farm there, and as a result, King RD level 6 already. This Terrorblade needs to be very careful with Laguna Blade and Fiend's Grip both online.
better help Dire's middle tower.
None to burn.
We just
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, regen as well. Yeah, shouldn't be missing those splitters at this point.
Radiant structures have been snow fortified.
Yep, pretty good timing considering that he died 4 times in the laning stage.
Regeneration.
Was able to just farm the triangle pretty effectively there. Yep, absolutely. Still needs to be careful though every time he shows up, just because CC&C with 419 move speed can definitely solo kill him.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Dire's middle
Laser.
tower isn't going to last long.
Have a little humility.
Dire's middle tower just went down.
Whoa, 80 HP left.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, and meanwhile Ritsu is able to rotate in and take the tower.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep,
Radiant's
does not
bottom
have a TP scroll, so improvising.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dominating.
Not quite.
Your desolation.
Radiant's middle
Rotation's coming in though.
tower use.
Oh, we have to be careful.
Double kill.
Yeah, sets up the Lena if anything. Good item against Terrorblade, helps the Weaver farm. Still very squishy.
Not much good's
Yeah,
happening to
had a pretty
Radiant's bottom
rough
tower.
laning stage, so he's still in catch-up mode, but we've seen Ritsu do this before just by using as much jungle farm as possible. Assume he'll go for BKB pretty soon after this Dragonlance.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
The
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yep, misses the chop. Meanwhile, Flea goes down bottom to a counter dive, and looks like they're going to be trading a tier 1 for a tier 2.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Strike down.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
See how Weeha's item progression's coming along? 1,300 gold towards the Blink Dagger.
They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under
Double
attack.
damage.
Yeah, Aether Lens feels pretty good this game, being able to put a little bit more distance between you and heroes like the Axe, Terrorblade, and Leshrac.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Terrorblade not having the best game, so maybe not feeling like the Ags is a super priority.
Where did Radiant's
I
middle
think
tower
Dagon
go?
is pretty good in this game as well, but again, he's not having like a snowball tinker game, so probably we'll go into the Aether before anything else.
Smart money.
Killing spree.
Your elements.
Yep, ADR does have his Blink Dagger finished up after these creeps, and that will mean Weaver's life gets a lot harder. Tava building a pipe, becoming as tanky as possible on this Bane so far. The big value item in this game, Leshrac and Jakiro and Earthshaker putting out tons of magic damage. Aether Lens finished up on King RD, so he's got much longer range for follow-up with his Light Strike. Yeah, unbelievable range on that skill. Echo.
Killing spree.
Yeah, considering how quickly that Fiend's Grip was stopped, followed by a nice echo, he just walked in and echoed, and then the Axe Call on top of it. The Jakiro Ice Path made that call a little bit less valuable because the Bane, I believe, was stunned the whole time. But Weehaw, left completely untouched in the trees, able to just really spam them out of that fight. Going for the Ags.
Let the fighting recommence.
Yeah, Terrorblade is going to be a very sad carry if that's the case. He's going to be able to, you know, sunder his life back, but it'll basically be sundered back to Bane afterwards.
Dominating.
Death of 1,000 cuts was unnecessary.
Yep, going into the BKB next, as expected. He really needs this, otherwise he can't show up for fights, and he's gonna have to start fighting with the team soon because they're kind of being overrun by, honestly, this Bane, this Tinker, and this Weaver together. Yeah, gotta have it against the Weaver. It gives you the ability to actually threaten his life before the time lapse comes off. And a little bit slow on these item progressions by ADR, which is hurting his team a little bit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So nice.
Yeah, good preemptive ward. We'll continue to place those because that's really the only way to counter this hero once he has this Blink Dagger and bots up. Shows up to the same spot again, acts in the vicinity. Yep. Yeah, if he had vision of them, they definitely gave away if there's a ward up there.
Invisibility.
HFN could be in trouble if he shows himself. Although without the blade mail, a little bit hard to kill him. But with the macro on top of it. But HFN seems to know. He's like waiting for the axe to show.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's
Oh,
bottom
nice.
tower. Radiant's
Gets
bottom tower
echoed.
is hot.
Hot enough for you?
Yeah, highest net worth hero in the game. Team behind. Finishes up Flea's Blink very easily. He's heading into a Yule's next. And I didn't really catch how he ended up back there. It seemed like there were so many heroes from paIN in between him and the rest of his team that pretty sneaky to get back there. Yep. He's in trouble though. This Weaver is destroying himself. The Terrorblade reflection. Yep. Ritsu picks up a casual Morbid Mask and is now going in for the Yasha. Pretty important item facing a tree. And a Tinker. Going for Crimson. Axe gets the kill. Nice Yules by Lena.
Killing spree.
Oh, and that's a very nice combo between the Weaver and the Tinker as well. The Bug's giving vision for those rockets to chase uphill. Kind of like the Bounty Hunter Tinker combo.
Something tells me we haven't seen the last of him.
Yep. Yeah, you got to deal with all sorts of stuns and control, plus an overwhelming amount of magic damage coming from Leshrac.
Money to burn.
Yeah, King already getting a nice amount of farm despite playing the 4 in this game. And Tavo becoming more and more tanky. Crimson Guard getting close to being finished.
No, out.
Don't take that magnitude with me.
Killing spree. Double kill. Dominating.
And CC&C.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, not good.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
The deny and then the death. No additional charges added so far, and this Tinker is becoming a massive, massive problem for paIN X to deal with. Hex queued up for Tinker.
Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Queues up the Ags again. I almost want to see him just go for a BKB, and then Fiend's Grip is uninterruptible. Other than Axe Call.
Mega kill! Unstoppable! Double kill! Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Mega kill! Own it! Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Oh, the rules. Please, Dad.
Unstoppable! Double kill!
To nature's
And just runs away. She's just...
Radiant's
Yeah,
top
at least one
barracks
set of
are
racks here. Probably 2, maybe even the full Mega Creeps. Unless Axe can get a miraculous call, but without a Shadow Blade or a Smoke, he's not going to get anywhere near this Weaver.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Radiant's middle tower is falling. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Own it! Look what they're doing to Radiant's middle barracks. Dire wins! They did it!